Hey guys, today we are going to learn some operations in the C language, and also we are going to go through the code block structure and some syntax related terminologies. Okay, so let me create a file named class_2.c. So here you can see the file is been created in my directory. Now let's import our library, that is stdio.h. This is necessary library to run any C program. Now we need the main function, so we are going to go with void main. Now curly brackets. Now here my code structure is ready. So this is the basic code structure for my C program. Now you can see in tomorrow's session we have seen the hello world program. So here this is known as, so this double slash means it is a command. So the commands are the code which cannot be compiled. It is just for information. So here I am providing information that it is necessary library to run our program, and here this function is our main function. You can find out what is the difference between main function and user defined function after some time in our series. So now let's see how we can store something in C programming. Something means it can be numbers, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 or anything, or it can be character, that is A, then B, then C, or it can be a string. String means it is a collection of characters. So that means here I am writing my name. So this is a collection of characters. Now we also know there are many other numbers than just simple numbers. So they are known as float. So float are the numbers which contains decimal points, or you can say the numbers which have divide. Now we have listed our 4 basic data types. So now let's start with variable. So what is variable? First thing which strikes in our mind. So to store something we need some allocated space in our memory of our system. So to allocate the space and define the storage and to find the path to access the storage, variables are used. So the syntax of the variables, is followed by data type, that is for numbers we use integer, and the short form of integer is int, and the name of the variable which we want to give, so I am just giving it a, and don't forget to add the semicolon because it is most important part in the C programming. So now right now we have just allocated the space and defined the storage and defined our variable. So now we want to assign the value to the variable. So to assign the value to variable, we are going to use assignment operator, or you can say it is equals to. Okay, so first of all our variable name, then assignment operator, then the value we want to give. So for integer data type, so we are going to use numbers, and don't forget to add semicolon as always. Then we have assigned the value to the variable. Now I want to fetch this value and display it. So in tomorrow's program we have used printf function to display something. So today also we are going to use this printf function to display something, but with some modifications. So let's write printf, then curly round brackets, then in inverted commas like this. The syntax is like this. So the modifications are, we have to add %d. So this indicates we are going to use the value of integer. Now we also need to give the name of the variable, which I am going to use here, and the D represent the data type of the variable. So by using comma we give the variable name, that is A. Now semicolon. Now it looks our program is ready. So for this the output is 56, right? We have to display the value which is assigned to the variable A, that is 56. So output should be 56. Then our program is running. So now let's save it and run it. So here I will just open up the terminal using shortcut in VS Code, or you can also open it here using terminal and new terminal. Okay, so here I am using GCC compiler to compile our C language or C program. So the compilation process is very easy. Just write GCC and write our file's name. Our file name is class2.c. class2.c. Now just if I hit enter, it should start compiling. If the errors are there in our code, syntaxial errors are there in our code, then it will show here, or if there is no error, it would just complete there. Okay, so we can see there are no errors found. Now let's see what does the compilation process does. So I am here using ls to list out the contents of my directory. So here I can see a new a.exe is formed. So to execute this a.exe, that is binary file. So how to do that? So to run this executable binary, I would just write dot slash, that is forward slash, and the name of the file a.exe. So now just clicking enter, it shows 56. So our output is 56, right? So today we have learned how to create variable, how to define a variable, how to assign value to the variable, how to fetch the value from variable and display it. Now I want something extra in this display. I just don't want the value of 56. I want like the value assigned to the variable a is 56, like this. I want the output like this. So how we can do that? We can simply add this statement here, assigned value to the variable a is %d, right? That is the statement we want to write, so the user can, so anyone can understand what we have done, right? So now just we have to recompile it. So to recompile, I am using gcc class _2.c, that is my file name. Hitting enter, it will compile. Now just writing the executable name followed by dot slash, then enter. So here you can see the output is assigned value to the variable a is 56. So this is very simple program. Now let's see some other things like characters, how to define a character. So to define a character, we have to use char, then name of the character, that would be b, then semicolon. Now we have to assign the value to character. So b equals to, now to assign value to the variables like character and string,